Hey y'all, it's Tige and Daniel from the new Q1041 with our first edition of Tiny Couch Interviews. Our special guest today. What are you laughing at, boy?
Is the couch uncomfortable for you?
It's a very y'all are the only ones that are uncomfortable.
I'm not.
I'm fine. But y'all keep scooting over like I have cooties or something.
You just did us a great concert here, just for us. Daniel had asked a question. When you have an intimate concert like that, you don't really. It's kind of awkward because you're making direct, kind of like this. And I'm very scared and intimidated by pretty ladies.
Oh my goodness.
And
he was asking about contact and where you're supposed to look when the person is singing to you, and you're supposed to look at them. It's rude if you're looking other places. I think.
We feel like it'd make you uncomfortable if we just like
well, then I
stare you right in the eyes.
Well, then I shouldn't be in this business, should I?
Well, well, we're doing it for you, but I guess if you're somehow mad at us for doing that. Let me ask you a question. You're very talented, a good singer, very attractive. How is it that you are a human and we are human, but we are like the exact opposite? Yeah. We look a mess. If I took my shirt off, I would like E.T.
I actually think the both of you have a lot of character.
that's
what you tell the ugly guy.
Yeah, that's code for ugly. No shot kind of thing.
But how are we the same species?
I think that is what God intended for all of us to have different things about each other.
You kind of had a neat story you told us about. When you were 19, you decided you were going to go off to Nashville. Mm-hmm. And things kind of got a little hinky. And then you went off and you did a couple things, and it was kind of a long road here. And Daniel kind of had a tough road. Do you know his parents got divorced when he was 19 years old?
Very tender age.
We can talk about that too.
Very tough.
Tender age of 19, they split up.
I'm very sorry.
That's pretty bad.
That happened to you.
And I saw you on Twitter, and you've got like literally like 110,000 fans or something like that, right? Followers. That's what you say.
110.
Yeah. Well, me and Daniel, probably about a year ago or so, what'd you say? We started a Twitter account, and you are going to be blown away by this. We started at 0, and we today are at 158.
He's not lying.
Not 1,000.
Oh, that's great, though.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome.
So would you get on to your Twitter.com and say, would you add my new friends, follow my new friends?
Now, does this go both ways?
If you want our 158, yeah.
We do want a sweet piece of
if
157
if
friends.
I add you guys on Twitter.
Yeah.
And
what does that mean? Follow.
Yeah. Does that mean, so this is a two-way relationship?
Yes, we will tell our 157 friends to follow the lady with 110,000 fans. It's a terrible deal for you.
No, that sounds good. I promise I will do that.
You've done some modeling, and it's kind of ironic because Ty was once in Cat Fancy magazine.
I don't think I've done any modeling. Really?
Well.
What modeling?
Have you not?
No. What kind of modeling?
I don't know.
You were in
National Geographic.
You were in the yeah.
No.
It was Maxim.
Oh, that.
Yeah. I'll tell you this little story about I had a Maxim at my house when I was in college, and my mom came to me, and she didn't say anything for like a weekend. She comes to me, and she's leaving the house for the weekend. She goes, "I am very disappointed in your dirty books." She thought it was like a dirty magazine.
How old
were
you?
Like 18.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, but it's not like that at all. But that's a big deal because I know almost every guy I know has that thing. Is that when you really started feeling like, gosh, is that when you kind of hit the mainstream, or was it before that when everybody started adding you on Twitter and stuff like that?
I think that was right when my single had just come out and it was doing very well.
Mm-hmm.
And they just asked if I'd be a part of the magazine. I was actually, you believe it or not, I was probably the most nervous I've ever been on a photo shoot. Mm-hmm. I was actually not that comfortable being
kind of like we are
that
next
nude
to you.
and having that, not as many clothes on. I was actually pretty uncomfortable and pretty nervous about that. I was shaking like the whole time.
Did you know that I used to work at Dairy Queen?
We can talk about that too.
It's true.
All right, that's nice.
Tell them your first job, Ty.
I used to push buggies at the grocery store.
I think I can top both of these, actually.
Yeah.
No, he had to wear a necktie to push the buggies in.
And a vest that looked like a damn blackjack dealer.
Okay, well, I was a peanut sweeper at Texas Roadhouse.
Oh,
that was my job.
I bet that's the worst part of the night at Texas Roadhouse is sweeping up the peanuts.
That was my only job.
Oof.
I don't think they liked me being a hostess very well, so they moved me to peanut sweeper.
How did you screw up being a hostess? So did you not seat the people?
Well, they would ask me what I thought about the food, and I would be honest sometimes. about certain things. Because sometimes our waitresses be over, like, booked or whatever, and I'd have to take their orders. I don't know. It doesn't really matter anymore.
You know, Logan's is a big sponsor of the show.
Cool. I like Logan's. Are you just saying that because they have peanuts, too?
No, I'm sorry. Texas Roadhouse. It's not. I was joking.
Oh, okay.
Well, what do you want to talk about? You know, it's your thing.
Well, I'd like to talk about my new single
Okay.
called Military Man, which you heard. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was really cool because your dad was a F-15 pilot, right?
Yep.
And so you wrote the song thinking that, okay, this will be a song that I sing, but everybody kind of rallied around and said, what are you doing? This is your big single here. You gotta put this out.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is I didn't realize when I wrote it, the song is so specific to my lifestyle, I did not realize that so many people were going to relate to it. And all those followers I have on Twitter, I probably get 100 tweets a day about that song specifically saying how much they relate to it. And I just think that is, I feel like I've done my part already by writing that. Because I've had women say, my husband's in Afghanistan and this song is helping me get through it. Or I look up to my father this way, can I have it as a father-daughter dance song? Like, I'm really proud of it.
Oh, that's probably, a big wedding song, probably first dance kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's interesting because it relates to so many different aspects of people's lives. Like, even someone that's not in the military, one of my best girlfriends said, I don't have anyone in the military, and I still love this song, and I relate to it because I look up to my dad.
It's a very cool song. And so you got that going on in your life. You're also engaged. Look at that. Look at that.
I don't think you're supposed to touch a lady's
what's that? Which Claire's did he get that at?
He
I
didn't
think it's
get
like, that thing is so big that you think it's like, it's got to be fake.
It's
I've
not.
never seen such a ring like that.
Really?
I would say he spent well over $1,000 on that thing.
I think he did.
Yeah. That's just a guess.
No.
I'm no economist, but
I don't know specifically how much, but I knew that a lot of heart and
Don't
love
answer
went
that
into
silly.
that.
It's none of his business how much the ring costs. What
I
is
would
that?
never tell him.
let's
I'm
be
not
honest.
crazy.
Girls compare rings, and I'm kind of ladylike like that. I don't mind comparing a little jewelry from time to time, and
He is a
that's
lady
the biggest
boy.
ring I've ever seen.
You know who you look like?
Crap.
The guy from My Week with Marilyn.
Is that like a 19?
The assistant kid who had a little thing with her, and now he's the model for Armani Exchange. You look just like
Yeah,
him.
he looks just like an
Do you know what I'm
Armani.
talking-
Yeah,
That guy
crazy.
No.
Can we get her some glasses?
You need to look him up. You're going to know exactly
You
what
need
I'm
some
talking
Is he
about.
gorgeous?
Yes.
So like an Armani model with tapeworm.
No, you'll see what I'm saying, though.
Just getting this.
Yeah, tell us your website.
Okay. So, my new single, Military Man, y'all go check it out. I made a little YouTube video myself of all slideshows of pictures and things that I grew up with. So go check that out. Just search Jesse James Military Man on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/thejessicajames. It's not Jesse James because somebody already took that.
Some loser.
Someone
Yeah.
already has that. You can just search Jesse James, though, and I'll be the first one that pops up. And you can also go to thisisjessejames.com, my website. And I think that's about it.
And if you want to visit Daniel's favorite, it's mylittlepony.com.
All right.
All right.
Anything else you
Thank
want to
you.
add to that?
How did you like the Tiny Couch interview?
I thought it was very spontaneous, inventive. Yeah.
Will you ever come back?
I'm sure I will.
Thanks for coming.